Long before I started building this race car, I had a good close look at the racing rules. You're mad when you're constructing a race car if you don't do that, because you don't want to risk not complying and scrutineering to some rule that you, or interpretation that you weren't aware of. And you don't want to miss doing something, making some improvement that you're allowed to under the rules. I'm building this car to run in hill climbing under sports sedans class. And that is a class that a lot of people think is just an open slather, that you can do whatever you like. And it is a very free class, but as always, there are rules and limitations. And here's what the rules say. That there's basically two types of cars in this class. Ones that are a space frame tube chassis, basically, with a fiberglass body dropped on them, or, which is this is going to be, a two-wheel drive floor pan construction, which is a heavily modified two-wheel drive production car that utilises the standard factory sheet metal, including roof, pillars, door sills, and the majority of the cockpit floor section. But did you notice that word, majority? The majority of the cockpit floor section. What does that mean? It means I can replace up to 49% of the steel floor in this car with composites. And the rules say a floor may be replaced by a component whose lower surface is flat. And this factory floor sure isn't flat. So I'm about to cut large sections of this floor out, and I've got a few tricks up my sleeve in doing it, and I'll show you how to replace it with composites. It's going to be fairly straightforward. One of the biggest limitations in trying to put an effective rear diffuser under the back of just about any car is the spare wheel well. Well, I don't need to carry a spare wheel in my race car. Look at this huge box hanging down. It's got to go, and I can do so without taking away much strength at all, because most of the strength across the back is up here underneath the bottom of the rear hatch opening. Before I cut the floor, I need to get these lines out of the way. There's fuel lines here and the hydraulics for the rear brakes. I'm going to run these inside the car anyway. It's just a habit I've got into from my rally days, to put them up inside the car where they're protected. So these have got to come out before I get busy with the angle grinder. Bill, what have you done? You've cut the floor out of a perfectly good Civic. This is either genius or stupidity.